One last try. Stream number 3 of the night. Oh my god, dude. It's so frustrating, man. Are we stable? Seems like we're stable again. Damn it, man. What do I do with all these? What do I do with the 3 live streams on my channel now? That's always the worst part. Like, I want to just combine them, you know? I don't want to delete any of them. I just want to combine them. Brian, I'll call Comcast for you. I just need your social security number and your mother's maiden name. Okay, sounds good. Alright. I was giving it a minute to see if it was stable. It seems stable, so... Splice? Yeah, I wish I could splice it. Struggles real tonight, huh, BG? Yeah, dude. Tonight is not my night, dubes. Tonight is not my night. That's what you get for using that Thanos. Is it because I used Thanos? Oh, man. Alright, well... Let's see how it goes. If it crashes again, then I'm probably just done for the night, man. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. I can't keep doing this to my heart, Kate. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. My second time in this live stream. You've come at a good night. What's going on? Alright, so far, we're like 2.5 minutes in, and it's looking more stable than ever, so I think we're okay. For now. Totally fine after 2.5 minutes, right? ABG, greetings from Canada. What's up, Christian from Canada? Was wondering what you think about using a health-boosted and regen-boosted Taskmaster against Act 5 Caltrops Storm. If I triggered Taskmaster debuff immune, it would work, or no? I mean, yeah, he can go debuff immune. I don't know how long it's going to take for that debuff immunity to kick in, though, is the only thing. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much damage you're gonna take before you, before that happens. Wait, hold on. You said regen boost though. In Act 5, the only regen boost that I know of is in Alliance War. Is there something I'm missing? You want a butt massage? Jesus, Cameron. Brad, I'm craving something sweet. Can I have you backside? Wow. Dupe my first star? I'm guessing that's 5. Dupe my first 5-star. Gulk. Very nice, dude. Gulk's pretty sweet. Happen to be using him right now. Says he wants to reduce the amount of stream on the channel. Starts 3 of them in 1 hour. I know, dude. This is great. Great timing for all that. Brian, I heard the stream crashed due to Ligma? I don't know what that is, Quickshot. ABG, while you're here, can you use Ghost Synergy with Hood to convert Void's debuffs into Furies? Could it be used in War or not worth it? No, Void's debuffs aren't damage over time effects, so you cannot convert them to Furies. They do damage, but they're not like actual damage over time debuffs. They do damage just because of the way that Void works, but they yeah, they're not something that Ghost can get rid of. ABG, greetings from Zimbabwe. Welcome from Zimbabwe. You answered my question, BG. What is the Sig level needed for Scarlet Witch to be high god tier? I don't think she needs to be that high to be good. I don't really do the whole tier thing, but yeah, of course she's a good champion. The higher the Sig level, the better. But I don't think she needs to be that high. I don't know, maybe around like Sig 40. I'm sure even at like Sig 20, it'll be like a pretty good champion still, but probably like sig 40, sig 60. And then from there, diminishing returns is going to start taking effect pretty hard. How do you get good pulls? You pull frequently. You pull frequently, and eventually you pull something good. Hey BG, is Karnak good? I would bring him in war with Medusa, but I don't know if he is good. I'm not a big fan of him myself. I wish he was better, but he's got pretty weak damage output. His utilities are interesting. They're not bad. They're not amazing, but they're not bad. And I wish his damage output was stronger. I kind of also wish that his True Strike had like a longer duration to it. It's kind of hard to use against champions that have auto block. I feel like the uptime is not long enough, because by the time you activate it, I mean, you also have to like bait out a special typically, and that takes up some time, and yeah, it's just kind of a pain. Yeah, man, but that's further all day. So much fun. Nice Panda beat. Alright, internet seems stable now, so looks like we're back. With the Medusa synergy, the True Strike is perfect. I don't know about that. Like, I've used them a bunch with the Medusa synergy. It still feels a little bit short. Still feels like, I don't know. Honestly, man, I feel like it needs like 4 or 5 seconds longer duration. Like I feel like maybe it's not even that close. If he had higher DPS, he needs something extra. You know, like if his DPS was higher and then the True Strike True Strike didn't last as long, okay, it's understandable. But with his DPS not being that high and the True Strike not lasting long enough, I don't know what this Ligma stuff is, but I'm guessing it's just a new meme, something like that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Ninja's not dead, the Fortnite guy. That was a close one. Almost had to resort to going back to watching Winona Earp on Netflix. Yes, it is exactly as bad as it sounds, cringeworthy, but I can't look away. Is that a real person, or is that like just a TV show? ABG, you think Void Max will be 3.6 mil? I will go for 4 mil. Is it enough? Probably, but there's no way to predict the future. So yeah, I'd recommend going over 4 million. The champion's worth it. Play like you want the champ. He's one of the best champs in the game. New people are gonna sleep on Ghost. They all called me crazy. Look who's laughing now. Were people sleeping on Ghost? I feel like Ghost had some decent hype to her. Is it okay if I report your stream for sexual content? I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Does anyone still get hit by Old Man Logan's heavy? Jesus, fork that dude. Yeah, I get hit by his heavy sometimes still. Ligma is a serious disease, BG? Maybe it is, but I feel like the way it's being used is meme style. Is that not correct? I don't know. So 2 hours left. It says 8 minutes. You talking about for my stream? I don't know. So I don't know, man. Like I could stream. I could do like a normal. All right. So here's my options. Because I could do like a normal 2-hour stream starting, you know, like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, people slept on Ghost after that pottery scene. Yeah. I could do like a normal 2-hour stream. I've got some arena to catch up on. I haven't done anything in the arena. I mean, I got my tier 4 basic, but I haven't started the other arenas. So I could do that. It is gonna make it pretty late though, actually. And if I did that, like I would delete the other streams so that there was only one out of the 3. But then it's going to look like I'm only deleting the streams because I died in Alliance War, but it's definitely not the case. Just makes me look like a dummy all around. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to about my normal time or so. We'll see. I'll probably delete, you know what I'll do? I'm going to delete that second one right now. Brian F. Grant, you need your sleep. That's true, I do. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow that I need to probably wake up early for. Alright, but I'm going to delete round 2, or you know, the second stream. I'll leave the first one where I died, and then I'll leave this one, so at least there's only 2 out of the 3. I think it's this one. Yeah, no, it's definitely this one. What if I accidentally deleted the stream that's happening right now? Would everything die? Like, would the world just explode? I don't know. Okay. Alright. Reeler sending over a buck. Where is your last one? Reeler. BG died to jizz, therefore the stream crashed and burned. I'm funny. Oh my goodness. That's true. That's exactly what happened. I've already reported the stream 8 times for mind-blowingly appropriate sexual content. Wow. Go up Comcast and explain to them that your stream died of... Alright, now I have to look this up, because what is this, man? I'm not going to put it on stream in case it's something ridiculous. Ninja's death hoax creator addresses the viral Ligma meme. Ninja fans won't stop joking about Ligma, a fake disease hoax. Okay. Is that all it is? Okay. BG, please read last from first stream. Oh, goodness. Alright, Arena. Oh, you already explained it? Spawn with Ligma balls? I get it. Like, okay. Now I understand. Brian, you better go to bed before that creepy Asian does sleep with one eye opened. Wait. Shouldn't that be better not go to bed? I'm about to jump in, Gent. Not looking forward to it. Oh, you're about to do. Are you about to do your war fights? Is that what you're saying? What's up, Hector? Please stop leaving me. I'm getting abandonment issues. I think I'm back for good. The internet seems stable now. It was all funky for a while there, but it seems to be stable now at least. Dude, it's like I sensed the bad internet, and that's why I was not focused. I could feel it. I felt it. Oh, I get it now. Brian Grant, 2018, approximately 45 seconds after literally any joke. Maybe. Time to spectate Hector's war fights on stream. Are you gonna be streaming him, Hector? That'd be awesome. Even things up a little bit, perhaps. Can you open all premium crystals? I can, but I'm not going to. Nah. Damn, you know what's crazy? That one Medusa fight is one of the fights I was not at all worried about. I was like, nah, Medusa. I've handled Medusa before with like a 550 void. I could do this with a 565. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was too confident. It's probably what it was. Like I was worried about the other fights, and just didn't put enough attention towards what I needed to get done in that current fight. Why did you save them for, BG? The premiums? Just for fun. Just for fun. BG, did you see Cow Whale's arena record? I did not see what he actually got to. I saw that he got #1, but I did not see what he actually got to. Oh no, I meant from oh, like watching. Like I mean, I guess we could watch. We wouldn't get to see the actual fights, but yeah. Dude, I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm very thankful for your 100 rupees that you sent over very generously, but I feel like I'm about to butcher your name. I'm gonna try though. Please forgive me. Mudit Sinha? Oh man, I'm sorry. Anyway, your question is, or comment is, I'm a free-to-play player, but would happily send super chats to you all day, BG. This channel has gotten me through my relatively newbie MCOC journey. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad that this channel can help you in some kind of way. Appreciate the 100 rupees that you sent. 300 million? 292 million? Holy crap, dude. What? Why? That's so insane. BG, that was pretty good. On the pronunciation, is that what it was? How many 4 stars did you get from all the premiums? I mean, I haven't kept track, but definitely a good number. A lifetime out of PHCs, number 4 stars. I don't know. I want to say like 50. Is that too many? I died. I missed the timing. All right, Hector. You didn't miss the timing. You're just doing that to make me feel better, and I appreciate it. We both died. BG, I've honed my potion farming skills. Thanks to you, I'm maxed on almost all potions. Nice, dude. Very nice. Yes, on the pronunciation. Okay. Good. BG, is the PHC 4-star drop rate still 1 in 50 comments / experience? Approximately, yeah. It's never guaranteed. You could pop open 200 of those things and not get a 4-star, but it's approximately a 2% chance, or according to Gabao, exactly a 2% chance to get a 4-star. No, I'm serious. What does that mean? No, I'm serious. Or are you saying I'm not serious or something? I want to go. I mean, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say I kind of want to see what lane Hector has ahead, since Max was saying it's a tough lane ahead, but at the same time, I don't want to do that. It's gonna show. I mean, even though it doesn't show our like defenders, don't even want to go to that screen. Plus, I don't want to put that extra pressure on Hector. Hey BG, what's up, Max? You know, an arena fight is taking a while when you've got Mephisto's perma aura up. Yeah. You're right. BG, you keep skipping my comments. WTF. Sorry, dude. There's 255 people in here. I try my best to read them, but sometimes they get skipped. It's just how it goes. How do you get the aura thing, BG, for Mephisto? You get to for the permanent aura, you get to, what's it called? Special 3. Special 3 actually drains the power of the enemy. I think it only does it once per fight, though. And if you drain 2 full bars of power, then you gain a permanent aura. So I got 455 Captain America Infinity War on All or Nothing, 90% armor. Which one would you go with? Hype with Vince or Luke Raw? Is that fight gonna be tough? Oh, never mind. All or Nothing. Yeah, that's gonna be. He's gonna be tanky, and then. Okay, I get it. I feel like I would go with Hyperion with invincibility between the two. I don't know though. You'd probably know better than me, but I feel like I'd go Hyperion with invulnerability. Probably spam special 1. I don't know. Love you, BG. What's up, Doc? What up? Got the good doctor in here, Doc 82. How many more days we got? 5 more days, dude. 5 more days. Open 20 premiums to get a 4-star Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Nice. Very nice. Who's the best Cosmic Champ in the game? It depends on the situation. My favorite one is Medusa, but there's a lot of good Cosmics. We've got Medusa, Hyperion, Corvus. No particular order, just, you know, all champions that are very good. Like, man, there was a time, I was thinking about this earlier today, there was a time where Science and Cosmic were, like, by far the worst 2 classes in the game. Like, it was, oh man, it was really bad. And now, they're some of my favorite classes. Like, that might be my 2 favorite. The reason why I was thinking about it too is because I popped open some. We got a few of the Sig Stones for completion, and I popped open the Sig Stones, and of course I wanted Cosmic and Science for my Medusa and my Void, and I got none of either of those. I got all the other classes, but I didn't get those. What class is Proxima? Proxima is Cosmic. I have a Cosmic and Science Awakening Gem, and I used to hate myself for them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I remember people being pissed because they would, like, double or triple up on Science and Cosmic. And, I mean, yeah, you still don't really want to do that. You'd rather spread it out, probably, just so you have options. But, still, like, there was a time where that was, like, an actual nightmare. Now that I finally maxed Blade, I keep getting skill stones. Sounds about right. Who's the best Science champion in the game? There is no best champions. You gotta get that out of your mind. There is no best champions. There's like favorites, you know, and there's best for certain situations. But there is no one single just best. But my favorite is Void, though. ABG, would 4-star rank 5 Awakened Star-Lord, Scarlet Witch, Blade, Void, and Wolverine be able to clear the Collector with a good skill set, of course? Yeah. Yep. If you got the skills, yes. Cosmic was just Hyperion, and you couldn't get Hyperion after his featured run. Yeah, pretty much. Like, it was just Hyperion for the longest. I mean, there was, like, you know, OG Thor, too, which was available when Hyperion was out, too. But, you know, like, if they brought OG Thor back as a 5-star, he'd still be, like, pretty good. But just the fact that he's not a 5-star or a 6-star, you can't really count him, you know. I guess that's what you meant by featured run with Hyperion, yeah. Now I get it. Because, yeah, you couldn't get him in any kind of crystal. There wasn't even a sub-featured pool at the time. I love your BJ, corrected to love you BG, wow. Reeler sending over a buck. Another buck, where is your last one here? How come your last ones are always so hard for me to find? What gives? Is it way up there or something? And what just fell? I think just a cord. Hold please. BG, you like science class more than math? I mean, math and science, they're basically the same thing, you know? They're basically the same. I don't know. I like numbers quite a bit. This sounds, everything I'm about to say for the next minute and a half or so is gonna sound very nerdy. But I'm subscribed to like math channels on YouTube and science channels, and they're some of my favorite. Like Number File for math. And then there's like a whole bunch of science ones that I like. I like Veritasium, Vsauce. I guess they're considered science, right? I don't know. I don't know if they're science or if they're just asking questions about the world. I think they're just asking questions about the world kind of thing. Yeah. Ugliest fights to date, IMO. I got hit so many times. Nice work on Buffet, Hector. Did you take it down? Or one death to Wasp? Well, like I said, Hector, we're even now. at least we're even, man. Feels bad though, right? Feels freaking bad. BG, choice number 1 to rank 5 Blade to go along with rank 5 Stark Spidey, or choice number 2, rank 4 both Killmonger and Medusa. I'd rather just get 2 rank 5s up. So, I mean, unless you wanted to take either Killmonger or Medusa to rank 5, and like you need to get them to rank 4 first to do that, of course. Unless you wanted to do that, I would just go with Blade. Yeah, it feels bad because I took Wasp down in like 5 more hits. Just missed the timing on her heavy since I was expecting Spidey. Didn't practice Wasp. Dude, that almost happened to me last war, man. I totally forgot Wasp was like a champion. And I almost died to Wasp last war. Same exact thing. Not that Wasp was difficult. It's just new animations, not used to it. Totally caught me off guard. But yeah, the way that you died this war actually sounds a lot like how I died. Medusa only had like 5% health or something, and I could have just punched her in the face. That's the worst part. I think I would have rather died to a bug, because then I'd be like, well, you know, the bug got me, but no, that was just me. Sub to a lot of technology channels, and man, there's so much out there, especially in enterprise use. Yeah, there definitely is. The craziest, this is like always the craziest thing to me, is that some of those videos are so high quality. You could tell just like how much work goes into some of that stuff. The amount of like research before they could even sit down and make the video and everything like that. And then you just you look at like the number of views and how much money that they're able to generate from a video like that compared to, I don't know, what's the dumbest thing you could think of? Like a bathtub full of Captain Crunch or something. Like sitting in a bathtub full of Captain Crunch, millions of views, you know? Sub to a lot of channels, but I don't watch any YouTube anymore, just these streams and occasional BG video. That's true. I'm actually subscribed to a lot of channels that I just, for some reason, don't click on their videos when they get posted a lot of times. I guess that's true for everybody though, right? Wasp is a bug, silly. You're right. ABG, if you're able to make a 10-star champion, who would it be? 10-star champion? Probably Void. Get a single debuff on the enemy and they'll just die to degen. Don't even need to do anything else. How long is one Labyrinth fight approximately? It really depends on the champion they're using. A rank 5 5-star champion could take down the 1.5 million HP enemies in about 5 or 6 minutes, and just double that for the you know, the fights that have double the HP. But of course, if you're using a champion that's not well equipped for those fights, or they are a lower rank, it's going to take you a lot longer. It could be faster too if you're using someone like Star-Lord, especially on the longer fights, the 3.3 million HP enemies. If you're using Star-Lord and you never get hit, well, once you get that combo going, the fight goes pretty quick. Eddie sending over another $2 saying, would you rather never play MCOC or never eat a banana? Never play MCOC. I could live without MCOC. I can't live without banana. Eddie, thank you very much for the $2, dude. Appreciate it, man. Throw that TP5 up to 6. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I could live without both. Of course, you know. There are other games in the world, just like there's other food to be eaten in the world. I'm happy I don't have to make that decision, though. Is BG married to Void? Common law, I believe, yeah. Watch the GPU comparison for different use cases like scientific or medical computation. There is a use for 10K Xeon processor with 10K Quadro GPUs, and it's ridiculous seeing them compared. Yeah. For stuff like that, yeah. They don't really have any use for us common folk. BG, do you claim basics right away or wait until they almost expire? I claim them right away. Talking about like tier 4 basics? Is that what you're saying? Common law? I only know bird law. Yeah. Hey, Omi, was curious whether you would be doing your 5-star opening at the meetup or at least recorded. I'm going to do it at the meetup, but I am going to be recording it. I'm going to have somebody record it for me. And then I'll post it on the channel afterwards, but it is going to happen live at the meetup. Live openings are awesome. Smart every day, Vsauce, Veritasium, number file, 3 blue, 1 brown, physics girl. I don't remember how to pronounce that name, but I just watched one of their videos, I think, about a bomb blowing up at the bottom of the ocean or something. PBS Spacetime, 60 Symbols, some of the best channels on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with most of those. Brian, give up bananas and beans for a week or eat a spoonful of mayonnaise. I'll give up the bananas and beans for a week. I ain't doing mayonnaise. Nope. Need to know, since I've concluded I can't grind arena and stay sane? What was your question? Does anyone know if Ghost is available in crystals yet? Well, I mean the featured crystals, but other than that, no. It takes like, what is it, like 3 months or something like that for the champions that come out to be available in the regular crystals. PG, is the tier 4 basic arena bugged because the rewards? Yes. Shh. Just claim them and don't bring it up. Don't bring it up anymore. You just claim them, and that's it. Hey BG, have you ever thought about making a video guide and breakdown to the Infinite Streak in Arena, or maybe put a link in a stream description if you follow something specific, or is it classified? It's not classified, no. I do have an Infinite Streak video. You could just type into my channel, into the search bar, Infinite Streak, and a video will pop up. It only tells you, or the video is only about the 4-star basic arena, essentially. But once you know how to do the Infinite Streak in one arena, you pretty much know how to do it in all of them. You're just like changing around the star level a little bit to get onto the streak. Yeah, I do have one video on it. It's gonna look a little funny if you watch it today, just because back then there were only 2 arenas, and now we have 5 regular arenas. That is, not counting the specialty ones. We only had 2 arenas back then, and it was for the only 4-star arena, which is now the exact same as the 4-star basic. BG, did you watch my video, just the first half? I watched it, Hector, yeah. You were doing some funky shenanigans in it. And I think at one point, you said you were going to prom with Adora, I think, right? I watched it. I seen it. I like that you had your brother helping you out with some of them shenanigans. Infinite Streak guides make more sense in website form. Someone should make one. Agreed. Yes. Hey Brian, does the scout or master reveal the champion ahead or just the info? No, it doesn't tell you what the champion is. It just tells you like, you know, what rank they are and level and stuff. It's helpful. It's nice. I like it. Out of whose belly button, though, Demiak? Because my answer hinges on that detail. What did Demiak ask? Ryan, what would you do if I sent you a video of me straight up eating mayonnaise? I mean, nothing, really. I ate cake. I have a cake. No, Adora. Oh, it's right. That's right. Adora asked you to prom. Yeah. She doesn't know yet. Yeah. Good luck with that, Hector. The basic is what I'm looking for. I've been getting to round 30 or so and throwing in 4-star rank 3 level 30 and getting death squads. In the 4-star... Oh, okay. The basic as in the tier 4 basic. Okay. Well, if you're already getting to round 30 or so, then the difficult part you already know how to deal with. What you need to do, like putting in all rank 3 level 30s used to be fine. There used to be no issues with that. But now that players are getting higher level champions, now that we're getting multiple rank 5 5-stars, the infinite streak that the safe teams to use has changed slightly. What you need to do is you could use 2 rank 3 4-stars, but you have to mix them with 1 higher level champion. It doesn't have to be real high level. It could just be a rank 4 4-star champion, but that is the safest way if you do that. Like certain teams of all 330s are fine still, but there's some point where like their prestige is just not high enough. So that's why like sometimes it'll be fine and sometimes you get death squads. Just do the like the mix and match method pretty much and you'll be good. Is it worth ranking up most of the 3-star champs for the infinite streak? I always seem to lose out on my streak when the very lower unmaxed champions get into action. Yeah, it depends on which arenas you're doing. And it depends on how many resources you have, basically. Like, if you're hurting for gold, then I would say, no, you know, like, just save your gold for your higher level champions. You'll be fine without maxing your 3-stars. If you have plenty of gold, and you don't mind ranking up your 3-stars, you don't mind, like, getting the catalyst that you need and all that stuff, then yeah, why not? Rank them up. It'll help out in the 3-star or the 4-star basic arena. I ranked up most of mine, I would say. I've got like 100 plus of them ranked up at the moment. And there are times where I use most of those. Like if I'm going for a new 3-star champion, you know, I could use maybe like 90 or so of those champions. BG, what is one of your other favorite games? Like if MCOC had a year-long maintenance, what would you play in its place? Oh, I don't know. Like, there's a bunch of other games that I enjoy, but I don't know if I would... Like, if MCOC was just down for a year, I don't know what I would do, really. Like, I would go play other games, but I wouldn't have, like, a YouTube channel for it, basically. I wouldn't be streaming those other games, maybe every once in a while, just to, like, check in on people, you know. Don't want to just forget about everybody. But yeah, I don't know. I've never seen my goal here as like Like my end goal with all this stuff is not to really be like a streamer, kind of, you know, even though I'm doing that every day right now. But as far as like what other games I would play in the meantime, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably put a lot of that time towards bettering my programming abilities, which is kind of what I'm doing now anyway. And then casually, I'd probably play a little bit of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is a Super Nintendo game, if you didn't know. If they came out with the World of Warcraft Classic servers, I'd probably play that. If they ever came out with Warcraft 4, which... What up, Blizzard? Where's Warcraft 4 at already? I would play that. BG Go Pro and Dota 2. I could never be a pro in that game, dude. I might play a little bit of it, though. I don't know. Maybe check out a different mobile game. It's too bad you aren't in BG2. Didn't even set our defense because I was out for like 12 hours today working / volunteering. You're such a kind-hearted soul out there volunteering in the tough streets of New Jersey. Sorry, that sounded like it was a sarcastic thing because of the way I said it. It didn't start out that way. That wasn't my intention. It was a little bit of a joke at the end, but it sounded like I was being a jerk. But yeah, volunteering's good. Dude, BG1 is actually pretty stacked for you guys. Like I don't know. Like like Omni just in general is of course like pretty damn strong. Guys got into Masters and stuff like that. So yeah, of course you guys are strong. But BG1 with what's it called in there? With like Brutal DLX in there too, on top of all the other people in there. BG1's pretty stacked defensively, man. That was one of the tougher defenses that I had to go through. Aside from like the last 2 fights. But other than that, it was like a 455 OG Spidey, 455 Dormammu, 565 Blade, 565 Medusa. It's pretty stacked. I think Blizzard are releasing vanilla servers with the next expansion. I don't think they would do it at the same time. I think it'll happen in 2019, at some point in 2019. But I don't think there's any way they would do it both at the same time. I don't think that would make sense, like financially for them, you know. Plus, I think they have a lot more work to do. Even if they wanted to release both at the same time, I don't think they could. Yeah, I don't think they would want to do that either, though. So yeah, I don't know. I'm predicting for the classic servers maybe like I would say like mid to late 2019. They're definitely going to time it around like one of their like between some of their content patches, you know, some of their bigger content patches. Maybe those wait until like after their last major content patch for the expansion. Like that would kind of make sense too. Just the fact that they announced it has people hyped about it, and they could ride that hype train for a while. I might play that game for a little bit, just like I probably will play that game for a little bit, just because again, not really making content around it. No plans to do that. But whenever it comes out, I'll probably play it just for a little bit, just for nostalgia's sake. Like I don't know, I don't think I could get back into that game like heavy, like, you know, no matter what. I don't see that ever happening. But just because it'll be like it's gonna be like the one time only. Like if you ever played World of Warcraft, there's only gonna be this one time that it happens that they first re-release the classic servers, you know. I'm sure there's gonna be times where they, like, you know, wipe everything out and start over again and stuff like that, but there's only Just like there was only one time when they first launched the game. It's kind of like that, you know. Right, if you don't play with your boyfriend tomorrow, let's go pillow shopping and have pillow fights. Okay, sounds good. Anything about WoW? What's the difference between the original servers and the current ones? Okay, so this was going to be part of one of my my podcasts. I've thought about this a lot in the past, and this is kind of always why I've enjoyed this game, and I never really got like mad at at the way that certain things are in this game. Basically, the classic servers in World of Warcraft are much more difficult, much less like polished. Like some of the features, you'd be like, why does this exist? You know, the same reason, the same way people question why certain things exist in MCOC. And they changed the game completely. They added a whole bunch of features, things that you would think would sound really cool, like adding the ability to it's called transmog in that game, transmogrification or something like that, where you could basically change the way that your equipment looks to look like anything. Because you know that game is like all about getting the right gear for your characters. You know, doing challenging content to get higher level gear, or you know, ranking higher in like the PvP modes and stuff like that. To chase those like better rewards and stuff like that, right? It's a lot of what the game is, at least, because you level up relatively quickly. I guess in Classic you didn't. In Classic that was one of the things. It's a freaking journey to level up in that game. It's much longer, much more time consuming, and again, it doesn't have all the features. But anyway, so let's just the transmog thing. So it's kind of like a status symbol in a way of like which items that you got back in like the Classic days, and because everything was so difficult, like when you saw somebody just walking, like you got excited to see that person. You got really excited to see that person, and you would think that like them giving the ability to just further customize your character any way that they want to look, you'd think that it'd be good. But I think it's done a lot of bad for the game, and some people really like it. To be fair, some people love it, you know. But I hate it. I actually hate that they added something like that. Plus, they did something called like cross-realm servers, where like they basically like combined a whole bunch of servers that you always have like people around in certain areas and stuff like that. That also was a big time negative, because when everything was on like one server, you knew people. You actually knew people. You would see the same people constantly, and even though there was, you know, thousands and thousands of people on your individual server, you still knew them. You knew people on like your faction, the opposing faction. There was like real communication because of how difficult things were too. And then they added like all these other features too that like automatically grouped you up to do content, and all these things sound amazing, but when you actually play it, you're like, this is not the game that I loved. And there's a lot of people that feel that same way. Which is why like certain things in this game, when people talk about like changing them for like the better, and people think that it would you know, make things easier, take away some of the grind, not require as much communication. Some things are good, for sure, man. Like some changes, it'd be nice to have them, but I think it's a slippery slope, man. It could go from something that you really like to something that you just don't have any feelings about anymore, kind of thing. I don't know. It's hard to explain unless you actually played it. So BG, to counter these death squads, I'm getting a win streak 30+ in the 4-star basic arena. I should throw in one champ. Yeah, one higher level champ. Would synergies also affect the matchups, or is this just broken Kabam? No, it's not anything broken by Kabam. It's just because players are getting higher level champions now. That's just kind of how it works. the high end, like the ceiling for that arena has gone up, so therefore the safe teams that you could use has also gone up. Synergies don't really help it. I've tried using some synergies and stuff like that. No, it doesn't really help. You just got to use one 440 champion or higher, along with 2 of your 330s, and you'll be good. He's from Brazil, but the other YouTuber broke his Portuguese stream to talk to me in English to say hi to me? What is this? Dropped in the other YouTuber's channel one day, saw me there. Oh, I think I see. Somebody, okay. Got it now. Oh, talking about MMOs makes me want to watch SAO again. Damn, BG, I've got 30-something episodes left in the show still. I don't have time for this. This always happens. How do you always do this? I don't know. I like slippery things. Like slip and slides. Yeah, me too. I only did it for the dungeons, battlegrounds, arena queues. Are you talking about like the cross realm stuff or whatever? There's other things too, and I mean there is, to be fair, there's also part of it that like the older, like the classic World of Warcraft, you know, part of it is just that it was a new game, not as many people had played a single MMO in their life. For a lot of people, that was that was their first MMO, and that's, I mean, the first time you play any game of any genre is a big deal, you know, when it's something totally new to you. I mean, I've played 100 RPGs before playing that, but it was different. It's very different. Remember Vanilla? Wow, quests were so difficult. You had to find where to go based on direction in the quest description. They didn't start marking location on the map until way later. Yeah, dude, it was just a total sense of discovery. And you didn't know if you could handle those quests on your own. You had to kind of feel it out. You might need to call in a friend. You might need to group up with someone randomly. There was so many times where, like, all right, there was, so I like playing alone. I like playing alone in games. I really do. Like, in my mind, if I could just play alone, but at the same time know that there's other people that exist, like, that's perfect for me. And I kind of hate when games force you to play together. And this game forces you to play together. And I kind of hate that. But at the same time, I secretly freaking love it. Because if it didn't force me, I would never do it. And in World of Warcraft, in the classic game of it at least, at the end, like, as you completed each of the zones, you got these, like, elite quests that kind of forced you to like, find somebody to do them with. And a lot of times, you know, like traveling in that game took a long time back then. It still kind of takes a bit of a long time, but back then it especially took a long time. So you couldn't just call in your friend to be like, hey, can you just help me real quick? It only take like 5 minutes. Just bring, you know, your highest level character and we'll get it done. 5 minutes, no problem. You couldn't really do that. So what you had to do was, or what a lot of times what you did, at least, was you just found somebody who was also questing in that area, and you just, like, sent them a message like, hey, you wanna group up for this quest real quick? And dude, like, it's just a tiny little thing like that was like how you made friends. And there's people that I'm, like, friends with kind of to this day. I guess I don't really talk to too many of them. The ones that I did know were from, like, I don't know, it's complicated. Anyway, but I played with these people for like several years after that, because the thing is, you do that in one area, and then like a day or two later, you're in another area, and you're questing, and you see that same person, you're like, oh damn, hey dude, what's up? How's things going? You want to do this again? We could do another quest together, or we could do this dungeon together. And then they made everything automatic, and you don't have to have that conversation anymore. And the the solo player in me is like, awesome. That's the game I want. Yeah. Make all these changes. Make it automatic. I don't want to talk to anybody. But, dude, taking that stuff away killed the game. In my opinion. Like, the game, obviously the game's still going. The game's still doing fine. The game's going to go on for many years. But for me, personally, it killed the game. And these were like features that they were adding. It's not that they were, you know, they just thought they were making the game better. It doesn't work so well in real life. I was at the bar earlier and I was like, hey, I'm having issues killing this dude. Want to group up and help? Everyone at the table I approached was like, no, dude. Yeah, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. In real life, it's a lot more difficult to do that, but in video games, it's easy. Anyway, enough talking about World of Warcraft. I'm sure most of you people could not care less about that game. But yeah, I would I'd play. I wouldn't play for very long. I'm sure I would get tired of it pretty quickly. But if like whenever that game comes out, unless I'm just completely tied up with something else, I will probably try to play it for probably a couple hours a day for like, I don't know, a month or something like that, and then I'll probably be good. I'll get my fix. BG, isn't there a video on this channel of your wife getting angry at you because you made her save for Blade last February? Perhaps, yes. I think it's my my wife's second 5-star crystal opening. That's probably what it is. If you just type in like wife crystal opening on my channel, I'm sure they'll pop right up. I think we've done what, 3? Is it 3 or 4 videos now together? Back then, no flying mounts too, so much harder to travel. I also enjoyed when your alliance mates would come back you up if you were questing and got ganked. Yes, dude. Oh my god, that was so fun. Like, you can go an entire day. Dude, you could start out your day and you're just like, alright, I've actually got some pretty good time. I'm gonna level up now. I'm gonna, you know. And it would take you like several hours per level. And you're like, alright, cool. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna like just completely go through this zone, try to do all the quests, level up and all that, and you get ganked. And you just get destroyed by somebody who all they're looking to do in that game is just to hunt down lower level players and kill them. That's their entire purpose for existing in that game. That's what they love to do, and that's what they did all day long. And if that person just had to be logged on and in the same area that you wanted to quest, it started a freaking war, man. And you were pissed because all you wanted to do was level. You know, you had this time. You might have a busy day, and you just had this time to get some leveling in, but you can't anymore because of this person. And as sucky as it felt, I loved it. I freaking loved it. The amount of trash. Oh my god, dude. The best was when like you couldn't talk to the person in the opposing faction, right? So the person that you're fighting, you can't talk to them. You can only talk to the people that you're able to fight alongside with. Can you speak Portuguese, please? I don't know any Portuguese. I'm sorry. But yeah, you couldn't talk to the opposing faction at all. Even if you like, and you couldn't make a character on the opposing faction on the same realm, I'm pretty sure, like the same server. So the only way to do it is if you had a second account, or like you had to ask a friend to like do it for you or something, man. Like, and that was the best kind of trash talk, because you know if somebody's willing to do that, to just to talk trash, which it happened plenty of times, you know that they were actually pissed. And you know that you got to them, man. It just felt good, man. I don't know. Hey BG, when making a video, or when am I making a video with my wife again? Nothing personal, but she's more fun. I don't know. I don't know where our next video is going to be. But yeah, a lot of people seem to like the videos that my wife and I do together. When I see someone with a shiny Gyarados in Pokemon, I tail him/her with my Jolteon. It's the best part of Pokemon these days. Okay. I don't know much about the Poke world these days. Is that like a Pokemon MMO style game? I know they have one of those. BG, my friend, I don't know how you can play RPG games like WoW. I found myself losing time playing games like WoW, RuneScape, and Skyrim. Preferred Skyrim to the rest, though. Yeah, I mean, they're very time-consuming, but that's part of what makes it fun, in my opinion. Was like there was always something to do. There was never a time where I'm like, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. Like, if I ever get to that in a game, I usually just move on to another one, you know? Like, I want stuff to do. But yeah, I mean, I was, you know, I played that game quite a bit, but I don't know, like as much as I played it, like there was other games that I played even more than that game, because that came after my Diablo 2 days, and Diablo 2, that was still the only game that I was ever like addicted to. So by the time I got to World of Warcraft, I was like, well, okay, this is fun, but, you know, it's not like I have to be playing all day long or something like that, only if I have time and want to. I mean, there was a couple times where I got kind of stuck in situations where, my wife can attest to this, where there was, like, I was grouped up with a buddy of mine, and in that game there was, like, arena fights, where, you know, an arena fight takes 5 minutes tops. It's a 2-on-2 fight. There's no, you don't revive or anything like that. Whoever dies first loses, you know. Normally take 5 minutes or less. And there's a couple of situations where a single match can go for like an hour plus. And there was a couple of times where I'm just like, oh my god, I want this to be over. And there was times where, yeah, you just had to like forfeit basically and die and just lose because it was that ridiculous. But other than that, you know, I had fun with the game, but I could always, like, you know, it's not like it was an addiction type of thing. BG, so I think the reason for the block break is because their second hit, medium primary hit, doesn't have a block stun like any other attack. Maybe. I don't think he understands what you said. He doesn't know English. Terminator, you're mistaken. Oh, Colin Fitz racist? What? What is going on here? Ryan, go back to work? Like an actual job? I don't want to. Tell Raj a Frozen Orb and Electric Crap Assassin all day. Pretty good, pretty fun. BG, I'm like a couple sharks away from a 4-star crystal. Pray for me. I'm guessing that's shards. Pray for me, I'll get a 4-star void on the main account, please. And need to awaken him too. Good luck, dude. Hopefully you get somebody good. Hopefully you get that void that you're after. Hopefully. Man, guys, it's... I mean, you keep jumping in the conversation when it's out of context. Yeah, I do that. Sorry. Ugh. It is kind of late. It sucks, man. This night of streaming started off so badly with my crappy internet connection. And dying. I kind of want to keep going, but I do need to get some sleep because I do have a busy day ahead tomorrow. It's like when you're trying to evade and the opponent hits your block 4 to 5 times and you can't evade out because it keeps your block up. Well, if you instinctively try to evade, you'll get hit instead of keeping block up. Oh, so so I mean, you're saying like yeah, that could be the result of some of it, but that's not. There's no way that's the only thing about the block break. There are times where you could just sit there and like hold block, trying to bait out a heavy attack, and she'll break your block. They did say that they fixed part of what the issue was, though. They said they had some kind of a band-aid type fix. I haven't had it happen to me since they posted that, but I also haven't fought her in war. Like, it actually only happened to me in war. It only happened to me in war. Like, I've never had it happen to me, I don't think, at least, in like a duel, like practice duels and stuff like that. So I don't even know what the deal is there, but I don't even try to block against her in war anymore if I fight her. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's part of it. Part of it could be it's like an error on the players, but definitely not the only reason. I had an interview today, and the dude was like, "Your resume says you haven't worked in 18 months. What have you been doing?" I responded with, "Enjoying your life," and he rolls his eyes. Oh man, don't think he grasps that I'm retired. Okay, because I got hit on 3 different occasions on that fight, and it was always medium. I mean, it always happened on the medium hit for me too, but. Come on, boost. Give me a boost. Alright, attack boost. I'll take it. I recorded a dual BG when Cam was arguing with Mad Cat about it. It took about 1 minute 50 to occur, but it was clear to see, and it wasn't her first hit either. Okay. So it happens on more than just the medium hit too? Okay. Brian, so Killmonger doesn't have the damage, or I wasn't playing to the highest potential, but I timed out on a Medusa boss. Only had 20% left, was a 565 too. Yeah. I think a lot of his damage comes from his bleed, from his level 3 bleed, I'm pretty sure. You have to, I think you have to stack that up correctly. I don't know, I haven't done that fight, it's just kind of speculation from a little bit of practicing or whatever, but hey BG, who's better to rank 5, Void or Wasp? Both duped and 4-star. I gotta go with Void. I don't have a ton of experience with Wasp, but I would have to go with Void in that situation. Void's just freaking awesome. Even though I died with him today. It's freaking awesome. Man, I'm gonna go practice against Medusa for like, I don't know, the next few days in a row. Can't believe I died to Medusa on a node that was easy. Pissed. Still pissed about it, guys. Still pissed about it. I was able to detonate the L3 bleed on her and was able to take her from 40 down to 20%. With it, but I think it has to do more with my early and mid-fight gameplay than my end-of-fight stuff. Okay. Killmonger's damage comes from having both Reverberation and True Strike up at the same time and dropping the L2 towards the end of the fight, throw the L3. Okay. 5-star featured or basic, and should I open them or save them? I just go for the basics myself. Probably better off just to pop them suckers open right away. There's a ton of good champions in there. Of course, it depends on your roster and what you're looking to do, though. Find it. Wow, Hector, so demanding. That was kind of a while ago. I remember that conversation. That was a good like, dude. That was a good like week and a half ago or something like that, man. 2 weeks ago at this point. I don't know. Because that was like shortly after, yeah, no, that was like shortly after it happened to me. So that was like right at the end of season 2, pretty much. Like right after the season was over, I think. Remind me never mention that Will Smith movie again. Oh man, dude, I hate misunderstandings like that. BG, if you pop the egg, will the world be mad at you? No, the world would not exist. The world would implode. Hope Korg has a synergy with Ghost, saying piss off Ghost, 10% special attack damage increase per combo meter. 10% per combo meter? Alright, let's settle down on that, man. She'll be hitting for like 100k or whatever. Real fast. Real fast. I'm not exactly sure when that was. I just know it was getting a little heated, so I went and recorded that to put an end to it. Yeah. The world is the egg. As long as Google Translate is accurate, the misunderstanding should be cleared up. Alright, let's hope. Go Google. I would be mad, and I am Brian's world, so yes. Oh, wow. BG, why are you saving the egg? I've never understood that. Dude, I've tried to pop it. Why do people not believe me on this? I try to open the egg every single night, and it just doesn't want to open. And I think if it ever did open, we'd be in some serious trouble. Anyway, though, guys, I'm out of here. I'm happy that my internet was able to stabilize at least, so we had a little bit of stream time. Still a bummer about the beginning stream, but at least it ended good. I will be back tomorrow, normal time, not a minute earlier. No chance, well, yeah, no chance of daytime stream tomorrow. But maybe, I'm thinking Wednesday be good for a daytime stream again. We'll see what happens. Oh, I used more items than I really cared to this war, so that's the whole thing about like the boost and not boost thing is I mostly boost just to save items because I'm gonna have to get through the path one way or the other, and if I don't boost, I feel like it's gonna cost me more in potions, but this war just costs both. Oh well. But yeah. Thank you very much for anyone who sent over a little something to support me and the channel here. I do appreciate that. And I will be back tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.